Hey friends, it's Jess, back with a mental health minute after a long hiatus. Thanks to everyone who encourages me to put these together. You know who you are. Some people just kind of nudging me to record more. And I had a friend too who was like, you said you'd been struggling. Isn't that the best time to record them? And for me, no, it's not. When I'm feeling better, feeling good is actually the best time because I'm more clear-headed and able to speak clearly and succinctly. It's why I made these into, timed videos so that I don't go on and on, because I can tend to do that when I'm talking about things that I'm passionate about. So I'm going to use the clock here to try to do a minute. It's rounding 12 now, so I thought I'd talk more about using and utilizing my devices, because I did recently move back in with my dad. He's got an Echo Dot here downstairs. I've got one upstairs of my own, and I use my iPhone all the time. I don't know about you, but my phone is in my hand a lot of the time. So I've mentioned before, I use alarms for everything. If you spend time around me, you know my alarm's just going off and it's going off and it's going off. And I will say, there's a caveat. Sometimes that's too much for me and I need to then just shut all the alarms off. But it really helps for me to have, an alarm at 1 o'clock every day that's like, did you take your med? Have you been eating? Did you drink any water yet? These things, right? And then at night, when I'm kind of awake, worrying or thinking about things I have to do, I set alarms for the next day to remind me to do those things. And then I can sleep easier because I've set the alarms. And the nice thing about the dots, I won't say her name, right? Because it'll set yours off, but you can just tell her, set a timer for 10 minutes, set a timer for an hour. If you find yourself getting distracted, doing something that you're not really supposed to be doing, I find myself doing that a lot. Set a timer for 20 minutes. Let yourself do whatever you are doing for 20 minutes. When the timer goes off, maybe get back to the task at hand, what you should be focusing on, should be. So I hope that helps, and thanks for watching as always, and more of these mental health minutes to come.